All right, well, it's not time to rise. I can get rid of that. Well, maybe it is time to rise. All right, greetings, everybody. Hope wherever you are, whatever time it is when you're watching this holocron, that you're having a wonderful day. Make it a good one. Figure out some way to make something good happen, right? My wife is funny. She's out of town and she's on the stream thanking me for doing dishes. How do you know it's dishes that I did? I may have been completely lying about the housework. Maybe I'm not telling the truth. You never know. You never know. You never know about these streamer type characters. Sometimes they say they're wearing pants and we just know that's not true. All right, so this is a chill stream, guys. I was getting ready to do some 5v5 prep work sometime today, and I thought, yeah, I'll just stream it. Go through some 5v5 stuff on the Darth Loquitur account, get ready on the Abticio account. Both of these accounts have increased in level since the last 5v5, so I got to figure out teams on the Loquitur account, got to figure out teams on the Abticio account. So I'll just work on that, chill out in the channel, chat with you guys. We can talk about whatever you all want to talk about. My wife says I have no poker face. It's true. That is true. Yeah, no, I have no poker face. I try to tell a clever, insinuate something clever or something like that, and I crack up in the middle of it, and my wife just knows. She knows. I had Alexa playing Neil Diamond this morning. So, oh no. Alexa's trying to play more Neil Diamond now.
Alexa, stop!
I guess that's the problem with having one of those in the room where you stream. You accidentally say the name and you get stuff. Treya says, no. Yeah, that's right. So next time you say just generically to play music, she's going to throw back to the last thing that was on the playlist, and you're going to have to listen to Neil Diamond. All right. Heretic says it's always listening. It's creepy, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Preparing to go for the Profundity? Yes. Yep, we're going for Profundity on both accounts. Full speed ahead. That I could show you my setup for working toward Profundity, but yeah, it's a ways off on both accounts. My Loquitur account, I have to do clones first for the guild. They want the shock clones for the cam mission, so I got to take a stop and do clones, and then we'll get into the Profundity stuff. On the Abticio account, I can go straight into Profundity, which means actually I'll probably get them about the same time, because the Loquitur account can relic things faster, but the Abticio account will be slightly ahead on getting started. So we'll see if we can make that work. Relic Phoenix is unfortunate. Yeah, you know, it's funny, guys. I don't even see it anymore. Like when I'm relicking stuff for a journey, I don't even see it. Yeah, so here's the Profundity journey. I've got the clones up top so that I always remember to work on those clones first. Then we got the Profundity journey down here. And we've got these characters like Harrison Dula and Biston that maybe you don't really want to relic. But I don't even see it anymore. I just see this block of things as the requirement for a Profundity. I'm going to get the Profundity, so I got to pay the price and punch the ticket and get the Profundity. So it's funny. I don't like oh man, I don't want to relic Harrison Dula. Like, I don't even care. It's just it's part of the journey. It's like I'm going to do this, and therefore I have to do this. So yeah, it's a weird kind of logic. But I gave up on that. Like, I think really with the Loquitur journey, when I started out and I started doing the Sith Eternal Emperor, and we had to relic Krennic and all that other garbage for C. And I think at that time I was kind of like, man, it stinks having to relic this stuff. So sometime between then and now, I've lost the concern for whether or not a relic is good. Just get the payout. Sea relics to me are a huge pain. Yeah. All right, well, I'm just going to go into doing some prep then, and we're going to field any questions that come up as we go along. So let's talk about 5v5 defenses first, and then we'll do 5v5 offense. I don't think we can do one first or the other. We may have to go interactively here. Because, for instance, I want to work on the Beskar Armor Mando team. Where do I put Bam? I think Bam has to go on offense, right? So let's do the first things first. We know we're going to put this guy on defense. We know what that team is going to look like. We can't pick an Omicron for it. We'll just make that the Kenobi team. I like having two tanks in here. I really like the Mace Windu, General Kenobi both in there because, yeah, I mean, if they get the mirror match and the opposing cat comes in and kills your Kenobi or your Mace, they have to choose between one of the two. If they kill Kenobi, then Mace is putting ability blocks on people for most of the battle. If they kill Mace, then Kenobi is super annoying. Just makes the mirror match a little harder. That's about all it does. But, yeah, I like the double tanks. What do you guys like for Kenobi? I think the four here, the Kenobi, Ahsoka, that's pretty much standard, right? Let me know what else you guys use in that fifth slot. I've seen Shakti, I've seen Padme, I've seen a bunch of good stuff. Padme is super annoying. I gotta admit, Padme in that slot it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Maybe Padme, says George. Relic, Kanan, and Ezra, and you have some nice pilots and some emergency but decent Qui-Gon Jinn teammates. Kanan is actually like a brick wall when you relic him. I've fought relic Kanans before that are well modded, and that character is thick. I mean, the Phoenix aren't that great, but Kanan can be like a brick wall. Put him in the right team, it's pretty nasty. Tom Montiel says, hey DL, been a while. Interesting take on GL journey with crappy relics. I go back and forth. I love having the GLs, but I feel like I waste a lot of gear on crappy tunes. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like if you want the GL, you just pay the price and move on. Are we going to put Qui-Gon Jinn on defense? I think if we don't put some really good teams on defense, the likelihood that we get a hold with Kenobi goes down. So if we don't put some other hard defenses there, they can try Kenobi with like 5 different teams. You know, eventually they're going to kill him. So if we do this, put Qui-Gon, put bounty hunters, you know, get a bunch of good stuff on defense. That's going to make it harder for them. We've got this really weak... got this really weak Jedi setup. It would be good to have a tank in this setup. You know... what do we have for Kiadi Mundi? Could we activate him? 56 out of 80. The answer is no. Boy. All right. Maybe I have to rethink. So if the opponent brings something in against this, it's going to be some kind of Empire Vader team, maybe Mara Jade. Bad Batch can kill them. Does a tank make much difference at all? Because we can just throw off, right? We can just do garbage characters here. I'm gonna go look. Okay. I'm gonna go back and look and see what I was doing last time in 5v5s. Refresh my memory on exactly how I had this Qui-Gon team set up on defense. Or if I even had it on defense. So here we have bounty hunters. Here we have... Yeah. Okay. We weren't using the Qui-Gon team on defense. We were not using it. But I think this trick with putting a GL top and a GL bottom, I don't think that's going to cut it in Kyber. We've already seen most of the opponents that we play have 3-4 GLs. So if we're fighting 2 GLs versus 4 GLs, putting both of them on defense didn't work for us in 3v3 at all. It didn't hold on defense and also left us way short on offense. Okay. So let's not do this team on defense. We need some tough teams on defense though. Okay. We can do a Qui-Gon team on offense so we can control the matchup. I don't want to do that though. I really want them to have to work against my Qui-Gon on defense. Okay. Okay. Let's leave this alone for a second. I may have to put something else with Mace. I don't want to give up Shock T because I want to be able to use my clone team on offense. So let's think about making a team that we can use on offense with this Beskar Mando. Put Queel in there. I guess we can put IG. I don't think IG is going to work in this team, though. I don't think we can get him fast enough, because what we want with this on offense is we want Queel to be able to go first, supercharge the whole team, get a bunch of area effect stuff going off, and then use the Whistling Birds for a kill. I don't think we're going to get IG fast enough, though, because we want all three of these, all four of them actually, to go roughly the same speed. check my Queel here. Just make sure that I'm not doing something foolish, right? This is all allies, right? Scoundrel allies gain 20. Okay, that's good. But there's something here. Droids and scoundrels gain that. What's the thing that only affects light side droids? What am I missing here? Or light side... Oh, that's what it is. It's light side droids. Scoundrels or light side droids. That's in here somewhere. Droid and scoundrels. There it is. Scoundrel and light side droid allies gain... Okay. That's it. So dark side droids don't generically work. But this is a scoundrel, so it will. So this is fine. So Queel can go first. Boost up the turn meter. And then these guys go, and then whistling birds. And okay, let's see what our speed is. It's pretty good on Queel. 307. Basically, as long as we outspeed a team with this, then we're good. If we relic Queel someday, he'll be 327. But right now at 307, take that times 0.75. So everybody has to be like 230 speed. We'll try to set everybody at like 240. Hey, have I deployed Obtisio? I believe I have deployed Obtisio. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, we've already deployed. I have deployed. I have hit the deploys. People deployed way too early to the middle section. I don't know if everybody got their battles done in the middle section, but I feel like we may have locked people out of battles that still could have got points. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Be nice to get that extra star, though. All right, let's get back to Beskar. Set him 240, right? That's what we said we were going to do. Where's he at right now? 229. So he needs to be a little faster. Let's sort by speed. Okay, we've got a really nice tenacity mod here that we can put on somebody. It doesn't also have tenacity, so it's just a speed mod. Now we'll put it on him. This is okay. We're already up to 238. 4 speed on this one. This is pretty awful. We must have offense in this slot. You know what? I think we need to make him really fast, but also to have it be an offense set. Let's see if we can put together something that's fast enough with offense. We may have some offense mods on characters that aren't really that good, so we'll pick this. 16 speed on Jedi Knight Anakin. We don't really need speed on him, do we? Actually, in the Qui-Gon team, speed might be worse for him. Wow. We really don't have that much in the way of offense mods, do we? It's pretty awful. Okay, so this 23 speed on a health mod. Let's go ahead and look at that. We've got an offense mod here with 22 speed that we can use. 252. It'll drop when we put something here. That's 16 speed. I don't know if we need anything that fast. We're looking for good offense mods. Got to get an offense set done here. Let's look here because we need something with offense primary. Right, we just want offense, offense, offense with this guy. Let's filter for offense primary stat and offense or yeah, let's try to get a set here. Wow. That is brutal. We're going to have to take 4 speed on this mod. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Alright, well, that's fine. Take a look here. 249. If we can get offense with an offense stat, yeah, look at this juicy mod. Offense with an offense main stat and speed substat. Okay. We just need to do better here. We can steal Yoda's. Shoo. That's brutal. That's only 5 more speed. It'll put us at 237. What would this get us? Veers doesn't need to be that fast, right? We can slow down our veers. I think I've got my veers at like some crazy speed. All right, let's do this. And that put us at a nice clean 242. Okay. And then this mod, we're going to go ahead and slice that one to 6 dots. And see if we can hit speed on it. Why not? Bang. Nope. Should I do another one? Protection, tenacity. It's not that great of a mod. But it is clever because it's got 3 speed. Well, we're going to do it one more time. If we don't hit speed, we're done with it. We're done with it. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. 243. And what does his offense look like now? 8,400. It's not bad, right? Can live with that. Okay, 243. Now, Dengar's probably the next... Oh, get back in there, Dengar. Dengar's probably the next hardest to get fast, right? His base speed, not that great. 215 over here. We don't need anything in particular on him, right? We kind of don't even care. So let's do only unassigned mods, see what we can get done. Yeah, we can use... I don't really want to use a defense. This is a good mod for somebody. That's actually a pretty interesting mod. All right, let me catch up over here what we got. Do you have any tips on how to mod the shock clones for the cam mission? There's so much good information out there, lol. I mean, really, there's... even if you go into the Loquitur Discord, there's stuff pinned in there about how to mod the clones and how to... there's like 3 different starting moves that the opponents can have, and it kind of talks you through everything. So there's a bunch of guides out there. There's no reason for me to redo them because people have already done a fantastic job with it. We just need fast, right? We just need fast on this guy. So let's use this mod. It's 16 speed with 3 hits. We can try to slice that. No luck with the slices today. We've only got 1 slice left. Yeah, we'll put it here. Come on. Brutal. No luck for me today on this. Okay. So if we get, let's see, we need more speed here for sure. We're not sorted by speed anymore. Try that again. Crit damage, 17 speed. That's a pretty good mod. 10 speed with crit damage. It's 9 speed here. We could put this one in to get more speed, then we gotta find a speed mod here. Protection. This is... Where's speed mod here? It's 9 speed with offense. That's a little bit better for us. 233. Not enough. We could hit this 9 speed mod. 30 speed. We could go to 6 dots and get 32 for 235. Now we need another boost somewhere. We need a better mod somewhere. 9 speed, 16, 22, 11. It's really this mod right here that has to be better. Let's see if we can hit an upgrade here. Nope. Alright, well, let's look and see if there's anybody else we can steal from. Speed, huh? We could steal this one from Watt. I mean, I don't have anything right now for my Watt where he actually needs to be fast. He just dumps a buff on somebody and then does whatever. If we took that off a Watt, we'd be close, right? Let's assign it. We can revert it. 242. Perfect. It's 1 speed less than the Mando. Got him some offense. All right. All right, all right. Now we got Dengar. IG. Let's take a look. Oh, his mods are terrible. We need to get this guy built up anyway for the purposes of his ship for Executor, right? Probably even need to put that Zeta on him at some point. Ugh. All right, where are we at on this guy? 224 with an offense set, huh? Let's look through here, see what we got. We're not sorted by speed anymore. Every time I go out, it resets it. I forget. Get 9 speed over here already. Give him a good mod. This one's fast too. Can we go with a non-speed set with this guy and still get what we want? If we do, it'd have to be pretty fast. Alright, let's go with unassigned mods first. Maybe we can. This is a pretty good mod. We got speed. We could just do speed with like 10s and whatever and just, you know, kind of bad speed mod set. See how that looks when we're done. Do we have another crit chance mod anywhere? Anywhere in here? 4 speed with potency. We're gonna assign garbage mods here and see what we can get out of speed. 254, too fast. Too fast. Okay, so we can take this mod and garbage it up. It's got 22 speed. Or we can take this mod and garbage it up. 10 speed, that would drop 8 speed, 254, 246. Still too fast, right? We need to be 241. $10, 4, 20. Do we have another mod? Yeah, interesting. It's got a speed substat on it, 230. Not fast enough. Oh no! Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked revert all. Disaster. You know, we failed a upgrade here. So we can just do that. 10 speed here. We found a speed mod here that wasn't that great, right? Yeah, let's do that. This one, just put a speed. Oh, no, don't want to slice it. Okay, 231. 231. So we need like 11 more speed than we've got here. Ooh, it's 9 already. Right about 20 speed. This is just a bit too fast, right? 244. That should be 241. Okay. So, took away a lot of offense. All right, fine. 241. 241 it is. Now, Boba should be really easy. He's a pretty fast character, right? So, yeah, he's 257 with garbage mods with the speed set. 257, huh? So let's try to put either an offense set or maybe even a crit damage set on him. I don't really farm crit damage too much, but I noticed that I do have crit damage mods in here, some of which are pretty good. So we can maybe leave that one alone. Potency, 9 speed, I don't know. Potency isn't that great. I think we have one up here for speed. Yeah, okay, so that gives me a crit damage set. And where does it put us on speed? 247. So we need to still drop the speed by 6 or so. More crit damage. I mean, we absolutely, if we're going with crit damage on the set, we absolutely have to go with crit damage here. 243, we're in range. We could leave it like this. 9 speed, so let's look for a health mod that's around 9 speed if we've got it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so 243, right? I think the question with this squad, did it work? Did it work? Go over to events. I haven't even done this yet. Is this hard? Maybe it's hard. I don't know. Hux. Hux stops turn meter gain. Oh man, can't even test my team against a decent opponent. All right, let's do this. Take a look. Now, if it worked out correctly, we should go him, Bird Stance, Boba Dengar, IG, Beskar. Okay. So here we go. Power up. And Boba is somehow faster than Mando. Okay. What did we do wrong? Boba Fett. 243. Mando. 243. So it's a coin flip. I thought we had Mando at 244. That's my bad. I really don't want to have to remod these guys again. I'm going to slice this awful mod to 8% offense just to get the +1 speed. Put him at 244. Oh my goodness. All right, try again. All right, here we go. Power up. Stance. Area effect. Area effect. Area effect. 20 birds. Good to go. All right, kill everybody. Nice. Ladies and gents, we has a team. Okay. That gives us an offensive team. Dengar we haven't got very good use out of. The IG-88 we're not getting very good use out of right now. And Boba Fett, he's a good character, but we can put him here. Now, this Mandalorian team should be able to take out some pretty big stuff. Some pretty good stuff. Do whistling birds kill gas? I'm suddenly blanking on whether or not that's true. Do they kill gas or do they just make him sit down? Because you can't do damage to him until he's... Yeah, never mind. Never mind. We'll just sit him down. Healing immunity, deal physical damage, stack of whistling birds, true damage. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Speaking of gas, could we put together a bounty hunter team that's good enough to kill gas? We're going to face more and more things like gas on defense. So if we did this, 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 and this. All right. Dash lead would give you 20 speed. We want the Mando lead for all that stuff. Should I prioritize offense or crit damage, crit chance on Arc Trooper and Echo? I like offense. I just like an offense set. Technically, the crit damage set will give you just slightly more damage than an offense set. But so a crit damage set when you crit is slightly better. But for all the times that you don't crit, offense is better. So I'm not a fan of crit damage sets. But if you absolutely want to optimize the offensive power of a character for PvE like the cam mission, yeah, crit damage works just fine. Either one, Arc Trooper and Echo, either one's fine. Should I focus mod energy on mod slicing materials and buy mods from the store, or use the energy for farming mods? So Jeff Lowe, in my mod mastery series, I talk about that, and my philosophy is farm a sickening amount of mods and work on them. And while a mod has like 5 speed on it or whatever, it's just a potential mod, right? Like, until you get mods that have a green mod with 10, 11 speed, sometimes 9 speed, you know. You get a green mod with 2 hits, it's worth slicing. You get a blue mod with 2 hits, it's worth slicing to purple. But I'm much more of a fan of scrounging through a ton of mods, looking for the right mod, rather than slicing every mod that looks decent and farming slicing materials. I think statistically you're much better off getting mods and looking for mods and then only slicing the stuff that's good. It's worked out well for me. I mean, I feel like my mod scores are pretty good, and that's part of the reason why. Okay, so if I were to want to get this team up and running, probably Grief Karga is the hardest one here because his speed's going to be terrible. 221 with plus 93 speed. Oof. So in this team, what we need it timed out so that boss goes first, taunts, he goes mass assist, he goes mass assist, and then Mandalorian gets the... Oh, that works with Aura Singh. To make this team work like I want it to work, we need the Aura lead. Because we're not going to get the contract here. And we're not guaranteed to get the contract on Bosk. What's Fennec? What is her payout thing? Okay. Contract. 20 debuffs are dispelled or expire from bounty hunter or scoundrel allies. She's another one that you can get her contract to work pretty quickly, right? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this without the Aura Singh lead. So, in terms of squads, let's put that under experimental. Give myself a reminder every now and then that we want to build this team with Aura Singh. And then probably, you know, we could even use Cad Bane or something like that, but Django's pretty easy to use. Build this soon. Hey DL, doesn't speed determine total offense under the Qui-Gon Jinn lead? So speed, yes, he gives plus 30 speed and then gives 3 times your speed in offense, and then in Grand Arena gives, 30 times your speed in offense, and then when he dies, he gives you 400% of his offense. So build Django with as much offense as you can, and you don't have to build your other characters with speed. What I would say, if you want things to work as well as possible in Qui-Gon Jinn, make your characters focused on crit chance, crit damage. Give them all crit chance mods if you need to, crit damage triangles. Just make it so when they hit, they get a crit and they hit hard. And then the offense comes from all the other stuff, and you can take the multipliers there. So just focus on your critical hit damage. Or offense mods, I guess, does the same thing, multiplies the offense you're already getting. All right, so since we can't build an offensive team right now for that, let's do the Bounty Hunter team on defense. And we're going to do Django as the lead. And we didn't click unique only, so we need to do that. But we'll do a team like that. Yeah, I did click unique only. Oh, because it's not unique between offense and defense. All right. All right. So this just makes them fast. With my Zam and with the speed on this team, like Bosk, I think, was 311 or something like that on this. 322. So Bosk is 322, plus 30 from Django is 352. Gets almost 70 from Zam, so he's like 411 or something like that. 303 here, so he's 333. And gets 70, so he goes at like 400. So these guys just go fast. We're kind of weak in our last bounty hunter slot because we gave the bounty hunters away to the Mando, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll put it here. Change the name of the squad. Something more appropriate. Okay. All right. We need another really good defensive squad. We need at least 3 top-notch defensive squads here. Geos? I don't know. I don't know if the Geos are good enough, but we'll put them on defense. What do you think, guys? Is Geos a good enough defense still, or is Geos pretty much a free win? Free win. They're not a good enough team to be considered a good team. We're probably still going to put Grievous on defense because we really don't have the B1 relic, and without a relic B1, it's tough for that Grievous team to do what it needs to do. It's our sad GG team. Should we put I'm not finding another really good defensive team. Too many teams we have that you need speed to control the matchup. CLS isn't good enough to go on defense yet. Oh, Iden. Iden. That can be our other really good defensive team, right? Okay, do that, this, and Shore Trooper. Okay. That's got to be pretty scary. Yeek. Catch up on chat a little more over here. Greg says, chill stream seems like a dream when it's 96 degrees at 7 p.m. Oof. Tyler Holt says, at least you found the coin flip before it mattered. Yeah, on teams that you have to time, always go test them. Always go test them out. Boss lead isn't awful if you use a team without taunts. I was wondering, do you think Bam could work in a race squad with his Datacron? Bam definitely works in a race squad. Definitely works in a race squad. They're a pretty good back wall on boss lead. What Kyber level are you in? Kyber 4. 4.5 million galactic power. Remember, guys, half of this, 500,000 of this is garbage. I blew up my account by almost 400,000 galactic power just to get into hard conquest sooner. So I'm basically in Kyber 4 with a 4 million account. Yep. Fighting up against people with like 3 and 4 GLs. That's the problem now. In Kyber 5, my last bracket had 6 players with 3 or more GLs. Yeah, exactly. In Kyber 4, Geos are a free win. Too many counters, more versatile on offense. You think Geos go on offense? We could take a look at that because honestly, defense isn't going to help me. Against most of these opponents, I'm either going to hold with Kenobi or not. So the whole point of my defense has got to be Kenobi stands, and then I have enough other teams that are hard that the opponent can't just throw everything at Kenobi. Now the question is whether to put Kenobi with a bunch of easy teams up top and then put all of the other hard teams on the bottom so that they either have to fight through Kenobi top or they have to kill all the hard teams bottom. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So let's go take a look. Let's go see what that would look like. And then we can work on more teams as we go. I just got promoted from Carbonite to Bronzium. I'm a little confused by how the defenses are set up. Any tips? We'll get to that when if you hang around till I do Obtesio. I'm setting up for Bronzium myself, and we can go through that. I'll make myself a note. Remind me when I get to Obtesio, and we'll talk about 4 different strategies that you can use on GAC. And I'll just talk you through like some different philosophies that you can use against different opponents based on your account and based on their account. Oops. Not far enough over. All right. Edit defenses. Let's go in here. And we'll remove this. We'll remove this. I don't mind to leave this squad as it is. It's a goofy little squad, but it takes up some good teams, or takes up some good characters and does something useful with them. I'm not really using those characters on offense, so... Alright. Let's get the Sith Eternal Emperor on out of here. Replace that with Kenobi. Let's... You know, I haven't even worked on Datacrons. I haven't even worked on Datacrons yet this time around. Light side. We can do this one or this one. I understand that we don't get anything from this 25% turn meter, but we do have crit damage, 46% extra physical damage. That's a lot of damage. So I kind of lose one tier on this Datacron, but okay. And then we got the Iden team here. Let's leave the Grievous team, but let's replace this with gonna replace it with Geos for now. Just for now. So we got Geos, Grievous. We need another squad of some kind. A squad that's good but not too good. So what do we have that we can build this kind of a throwaway squad? Probably got to have something around. I don't know. These characters have done horribly for me on offense. They have been completely unsuccessful. What if we threw Padme on defense? Just with a bunch of scrubtastic trash. Just garbage. Put her there with trash. Or we could try to actually set up you guys want to do a gimmick team? Oh, y'all want to do a gimmick team with Padme? I think it's about time to set up a gimmick team with Padme. All right, let's I don't know. I don't even know. What can we do with these terrible clones? What can we do with some garbage clones? Make a sea shanty song out of it. What's this? Jedi allies, other allies gain half the amount. Jedi allies heal. So what if we just put Barriss in here? A couple of these guys. I don't know. Just trash. We're just looking for trash. We're looking for stuff that the opponent's going to look at and go, oh, what is this? Is this some kind of trick? Like, they're not going to know how to deal with it because it's trash. That's not true. They'll just take a team in there and just stomp it into the dirt. Probably. I don't know. We could put Bastila in there. And then maybe IG-88's not going anywhere anytime soon. All right, complete garbage team. Dumpster fire. Alright. We'll put in the dumpster fire. One or more of these characters. Oh, we've already got IG committed somewhere else. Ugh. Alright, we gotta go take out the team in the back with Queel. Yes, I know. Let's go clear out the back. Free up. Well, I don't want to clear out the back of everybody because there's a bunch of trash back here. Remove squad. We can leave the Phoenix. That's about the only thing. Oh, good gravy. Oh boy, guys, I am going to be out of teams. I'm going to be out of teams so fast. Oh, man. Man, I'm going to be out of teams. Oh, I can see it already. This is brutal. This is going to be brutal. All right, let's put down the dumpster fire. Bo-Katan lead is not bad on defense. I put the armorer with my Bo-Katan on defense, and then for like 12 times in a row, I needed armor on offense. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. We'll keep Bo-Katan on offense. We might be able to find something to do with her. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to try to make a hard zone out of non-GL stuff. This one we can't use a Datacron with because we have scrubs. So we're going to put in the ZAM team. We're going to put in the Iden Versio team. That's it? That's all I've got? I've only got 2 good teams. How can I be out of resources so fast? Okay. Okay. Let's put together another team of trash relics. Can't put him on defense. Is there any way we can get a team of all relics? Throw a Datacron, make it look scary? I didn't even think we have enough trash characters to do that. Oh boy. Nope, that's it. That is all. Good golly, Miss Molly. We got nothing. Alright, let's look for Empire stuff and just put in some trash characters then to fill this out. Put in Death Trooper for the synergy with Krennic. This Gear 8 Death Trooper is probably going to do massive things. It's going to do the things. You know what? We've got this Gar Saxon in the Super. Maybe we could do I don't know. This is garbage. Maybe we could do some kind of Mandalorian thing. You guys said Bo-Katan. We could just put like all the Mandalorians in a team. This is just garbage. Oh man, such garbage. Even if we had Candrass in there, it would be garbage. Okay. Had a squad on this back wall. I wish there was a sort function where we could sort by absolute garbage. Sort by trash. You know what? I got some Night Sisters. They're pretty much trash. But let's take a look, because we might be able to do something with this team. I did invest a little bit in the Night Sisters back when I thought that might be a good idea. Year 10. Oh boy. Nope. No Gear 10 for us. Trash Sisters. Could do Galactic Republic under Akbar. Ever thought about doing you a FU defense? Load up the bottom with good squads. Place all your best fleets on defense. Then if you clear bottom, you win. That's exactly what I was doing in 3v3. So in 3v3, I was blocking the bottom, putting all my fleets on top. And we got a decent amount of wins. I'm preparing for Executor, though. So basically, I'm going to put trash fleets on offense or on defense for now. We'll try to keep enough teams on offense. But for right now, I feel like in 5v5, I need to have the option of either going through top or going through bottom. And if I don't keep my good ships on offense, we're not going through top. If I need to protect bottom, I can just swap Kenobi to bottom instead of that garbage team we got there. And then we'll change around the ships and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna play this kind of flexible and see what kind of stuff we can get to work. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a process trying to figure it out. Let's put a wedge in there, right? Okay. Absolute garbage on the back wall. Maybe that is a better idea for now. All right, fine. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Let's try it that way at the start. Put Kenobi in the bottom. Put all trash teams up top. Mediocre trash teams, right? Teams that you've got to do something to beat. Not anything good, but we're just trying to pull out the middle medium teams, right? Uh-oh. What team did I get rid of? It was the Bo-Katan team, right? It's the Mando stuff. So we got to build these squads here. Really need for that to be Canderous. Where's Canderous? If we had Canderous in here, this team would go from like on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, this team's at 2. If we had Canderous in there at like gear 8 or 9, this would be a solid 2.5. You know? 25% improvement from 2 to 2.5 for sure. It's a garbage team. Oh, a trash team. All right, so we'll do that. And then that means we do have to put our best fleets on defense, right? So we're going to want the Empire. We're going to want the Galactic Republic. But this needs to be Kenobi. And then when we get Executor, I'll have Executor before lock-in. If lock-in is Monday, that's the 15th. If the event runs on the 15th, then I will have Executor before lock-in. All we need on defense is the Executor and garbage. We'll leave the Empire fleet there because it's easy to underestimate. All right, so we'll take Grievous. We'll take Kenobi on offense. We'll take Akbar on offense with the Rebel fleet. That leaves us this Mace Windu. We can, what other thing could we put in here? We keep these 3, 4, 5. So that'll make a fleet under negotiator, right? We can make a fleet out of that. Starting 3, 2 good reinforcements. That's all we need. So we can actually maybe put this in the starting lineup. Another tank would be fun. Summon a tank. This might be interesting. That will make the Houndstooth super annoying. Alright. So basically, if they get rid of the taunt on Houndstooth, he'll put them all under stealth, and then the Houndstooth won't be taunting, but it'll still be the only thing they can hit. It's a gimmick. It's not good. But it's making use of some of the other stuff that... oh, no. Oh, my goodness. We cannot have Houndstooth in here. Absolutely can't. We're going to have Executor. I think the Houndstooth has to go with Executor. Derp. All right. Let's do a first order fleet. Again, just confuse the opponent. Comes in, sees a first order fleet in here, and goes, "What is that?" And then beats it easily. But who cares, right? And that can be annoying. Save all these bad boys. Cannot put Houndstooth on defense. Alright, it's trash. It's all trash. Let's just... Wait. We get another... This is the first order SF tie, right? Yeah, okay. Just keep with the first order theme. Wow, what an awful fleet. Okay, and then we've got the Executor fleet, like this. Ooh. Where's Boba Fett? Okay. Let's go back to the other fleet, because he must be in the Empire fleet somewhere. Free up the Boba Fett. Put in this trash. The reason I want to put in a second reinforcement is just to build this galactic power up so it shows 309. It looks like a fleet that's good enough that you have to bring something in against it. Okay, and then we'll do Boba Fett. Probably do Boba Fett first for now. Alright, and then if we get this Executor 5-starred, we'll throw the Executor down there, of course, instead of the Chimera. And then that'll be fleet. Thanks for bringing that up, chat, because I didn't even think about the fact that I could potentially have Executor for this round. Assuming that it works like I think it works and we can get it. And we'll leave them the top zone, block up the bottom zone. And if they can beat the Executor, that's fine. It'll only be a 5-star Executor. It won't be that hard to beat. But it'll leave us some stuff on offense, so we got a chance. The Executor event is Monday. Yeah, I think so. All right. You have the Executor. Lock-in finishes on Tuesday. Yep. Good deal, good deal. I did fit First Order under Endurance as my 6th fleet too, says Michael Burney. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so we've got teams. We've got teams now on Loquitur. All right, we are within my fleet payout window. So I'm going to play a couple fleet battles, try to get some placement here. Let's go. WL says, don't let them know your next move. If people actually wanted to research the matchup against me, there's so much content of how I play and what I do. My opponent could easily research me into the dirt. So I used to worry about that, like don't let the opponent know what it is that you're going to do. So I didn't talk about my defenses ahead of time a lot of times. It just doesn't matter now. You know, 5 million opponent comes in against me. We're going to have a good matchup. 8 million GP opponent comes in against me. It's going to be either he plays and wins, or he doesn't play and I win. So a lot of that strategy stuff is much less relevant than it used to be. Okay, but we said we were going to talk about strategies. So back when strategies used to matter, I had developed, my idea for different kinds of strategies. And one of the strategies that I called permission is basically what we're doing on the Loquitur account in the top front. So basically we're setting up a zone where we give them permission to get to the back. And you can do permission on one zone in front or both, and depending on the opponent. So let's say, for instance, I fought an opponent that I thought was going to be much stronger teams than mine, but we were similar galactic power. Back in the day, what you could do is you could actually put, like those weaker teams that I put in the top zone, you could put those in the bottom front and force your opponent to use up teams to beat that stuff first, and then your back wall would be the actual good teams. So permission strategy right now, if you had a bunch of stuff that wasn't Galactic Legends and you had like 1 GL and your opponent had 3 GLs or 4 or whatever, you could still use a permission strategy. So you go with Qui-Gon Jinn team, Zam team, maybe gas if you got it, some stuff like that, all on the front wall. And against Qui-Gon, there's this kind of cop-out where you look at it and you go, Yeah, but if I bring a GL, I just win. Like, I could work against this team, or I could just bring a GL. So if your opponent has 2 GLs on offense, they see your defense, they're going to be like, this guy doesn't know how to play. You know, we'll beat the gas with 1 GL. We'll beat the Qui-Gon with another GL. We'll, you know, use another good team against these bounty hunters. And then you get to the back wall, and your Galactic Legend is on the back wall. And then the opponent's just stuck. Like, they threw away all their good resources on the front, and your back wall holds. So if you're really weak on offense, or let's say really weak on total amount of teams because you're punching up, that permission strategy is still viable. Still viable. But you do have to give away the front zone to do it. So basically for me, if I looked at my opponent and they had a GL that could clearly beat my Kenobi, and I knew that they were going to take it on offense, or had reason to believe they were going to take it on offense, then I might still do a permission strategy, put my Kenobi on the back, try to get them to waste their Kenobi on the way back there, and then they'll have nothing that can beat my Kenobi. With Kenobi, you're better off with him up front. But with a GL like SLKR, you know, once you're fighting people with 2 and 3 GLs, consider a permission strategy, good teams in front, SLKR on the back wall. And you can do the same thing. You can take just garbage teams and throw them on the back wall with SLKR. The hope is that they burn through their good stuff and can't beat SLKR, and then you don't care if they beat your other 2 teams. Because, again, if you're punching up that much, then you've got to find some way to stretch your GP. And you're taking a chance, but, you know, when it works out, then you hold that back zone. All right, let's go for fleet placement on TCO. I'm doing gas, CLS, Qui-Gon Jinn in the bottom zone, Cheese in the back. If they break through, they win. If not, I've got a chance. Yep. So that's a balanced defense, I would call it. Let's see, what do we want to do here? 5 stars, we don't get the assist off of that move. Put buzz droids on everybody. Tanking with this Imperial bomber is pretty annoying on the Galactic Republic team. It works as a tank. Anakin's going to put target lock on stuff to get the taunt up and running. And it's a pretty tough ship. All right, what do we need to do here? Let's just target him, bring in the spy, wreck him. Okay. That's the bad thing about Sunfac. It's a really good tank, but in the moment where you reinforce with spy, you can target anything you want because he doesn't taunt until a buffed unit starts its turn. We've got 5 ships on the field, so we'll just stun. Probably just put this one in auto at this point. Already stunned. Dead. Alright. Placement. You know, if I get top 5, I often don't even play again for second or third. The guy with the Empire fleet that's up in like second or third, that Empire fleet is nasty. I'm just like always taken aback at how good that fleet is. Really. Okay, let's do our squad arena for placement. Oh, man. I was messing around with my troopers. I left them in. Uh-oh. I got pounded down to 200. Dang. I don't feel bad about fighting out this battle because even though it's not my payout, we're at 200. I don't think anybody's going to argue with me for fighting out a turn. Start working my placement back up toward 50. Yikes. Pretty awful. I'm doing gas, CLS. Ah, okay. We already read that one. Graham Case says, ahoy. WL says, I have SLKR and CTP with FTP Ami in the bottom. Wow. SLKR with the TIE Fighter Ami. Interesting. CLS, Darth Revan, and Rolo up top. Did I miss the mod work? You missed some of it. We remodded a team on Loquitur. We're just getting our fleet placement right now and our arena placement. Getting set up for our payout times. Just put it on auto. If I win, I win. If I don't, it's okay. Then we're going to scoop up the free energy. And then we're going to start fixing mods. Since we have to fix Grandmaster Yoda anyway, what might be good, it might be good to time out the Jedi Knight Revan team. And get it so that Revan actually goes like right before Yoda. That would probably be good. Because I think right now my Grandmaster Yoda goes before my Revan. It's not that big of a deal, but I think it would be better if Revan went first. Oh, WL says it's Captain Phasma with the TIE Fighter pilot. Okay. That makes more sense because then you can get advantage of your SLKR team and also still take advantage of the TIE pilot. Just remember, though, if your opponent has Starkiller, you're always going to want to take your TIE pilot team on offense against Starkiller because that's a good win. A good win there. So we'll go through those strategies and then we'll fix mods. Okay, so a permission strategy is basically this. We're putting teams in that the opponent can beat. They're going to beat all four of these. Any opponent can beat these four teams. But they've got to use something against them. So they'll use, Vader can beat Geos, Imperial Troopers. There's lots of stuff that can beat Geos, but they've used that team. Same thing here. Even bad clones can beat this team. Bad Batch, Jedi, bunch of different stuff. Same thing here. But we're just trying to pull teams. We're just trying to use teams up. Don't care. And that means if they want to fight this zone, they will have given up some of those good teams. Well, if they come over here first, and they beat Iden Versio and they beat these teams, then they have less teams to go through the top zone. If you used a permission strategy on the bottom, we would take the Kenobi and put it on the back wall. So that's basically all we would do. We would just swap Kenobi to the back wall. And then we would really have to have one more really good team here. We would have to have the Qui-Gon team here instead of the Kenobi team. So then Qui-Gon, Zam, and Iden, they're going to pull something good. I need to be careful. Talking about remod, let's look at Iden. You know what we need to do with Iden, guys? We need to make Iden 100% potency. Just anything that has top-notch potency. Potency subs. Potency. I don't even care about speed. We just want to try to find potency with potency. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. And that way if the opponent tries to do Wampa, we've got this small chance that Iden goes, stuns the Wampa instantly, and they just ride that stun all the way to victory. Yeah, let's even look on unassigned assigned mods. My Palpatine is awful, isn't he? Yeah, he's awful. We need to remod Palpatine anyway. All right. Let's look for potency here. There's something. With crit damage, I mean, that's not bad. We're not doing a lot of damage with Iden, but fine. And then just look for a potency arrow that has speed on it somewhere. Potency arrow? Anyone? Oof. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Protection, offense, crit chance. It's not horrible. No potency, though. That's alright. Okay, so we increased our potency to 93%. So even if they have a Wampa that's got tenacity, if it's got a tenacity build that's like 160, but they're not going to do that. Even my Wampa, I think, is only like 120. That gives me a 70% chance to hit him. Alright. That's not bad for a gear garbage Iden. Alright, so we'll fix her up. That'll make it tougher for Wampas. Okay. Now let's go fix Palpatine, because I think we remodded Palpatine a long time ago when we were messing around with the event for C. I don't think I've ever remodded Palpatine since we did C. Emperor. Oops. That's not what I want. You should see Allura today. He's cracking me up, this kid. I got, you want to show everybody your socks?
Oh, wait, they can't see.
All right, come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here like this. You can sit on my lap.
Yeah.
See if you can get a foot up in front of the camera.
Camera, see my socks.
Yeah. So I have these socks, and they've got Star Wars characters on them. They've got, I've got R2-D2 socks. I've got C-3PO socks, a bunch of socks like that. And they kind of fit her. So she's wearing R2-D2 socks today. So I'm going to give her all my Star Wars socks.
I wore them when I was asleep.
You wore them to bed last night?
Yeah, they're really comfy.
Fantastic. Emmanuel Sean says those R2 socks are rad.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
All right, I'm going to get back to modding. All right. So what do we want to do with Palpatine, though? That's the question. Like, for conquest and stuff, it would be good if he was a little bit faster. Do we go with fast or do we go with health? I think maybe it's just health, right? Just stack him with health and defense and try to keep him alive sometimes. Yeah. We could do fast and health. That's got defense on it. We could make a tanky Palpatine. Most of the time on offense and GAC, he's going to be with Mara Jade. If I made him fast enough, he could potentially stun things. So right now we've got Thrawn going fast. We've got Mara Jade going reasonably fast. If Palpatine went fast, does that help? I don't think that helps. It could help in some other game modes, but it won't really help. So let's just make him a little bit tanky. We'll give him mediocre speed. We'll look for potency on some stuff. 13 speed with a bunch of offense. The mod's almost too good for him. 11 speed with 3 hits. We're never going to slice that. So the reason I won't slice that is because they're low quality hits on the speed. It's got 3. It only got 11. That's never going to be that great of a mod. Even if I hit it twice more with like a 5, it would be a 21 speed mod. It's really not good. Crit damage with 4 speed. Yeah, just throw off. And we'll do a defense mod with speed here. Okay. We actually increased his speed. Dropped his potency, but not by that much, right? We still got 74. Gained offense, we lost health. And we lost a lot of protection. Oh, man. Let's, don't really think we want crit damage there. This has protection, 8 speed, and its potency. We could do this. And then we could just put a potency speed. 225 gets us back our health, and oh, yeah. I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. So we improve our armor, touch better on health and protection, which isn't a big deal. Better on speed. Okay, all right. We'll take that on the old EP. Only protection if you have the Zeta. You want a lot of protection on EP. Yeah, I don't think I even care. Right? The only thing I'm worried about, like in GAC, when the Mara Jade combo works right, Palpatine never takes a hit. Nobody on the team ever takes a hit. So it's more about having enough potency to make sure that the shock has a good chance of stunning people, right? We want this to stun people when it can. So we need that potency. And then it's just about having enough speed so that he's not super putsy. And then in Conquest, if he's not fast enough to go first, he just dies anyway. So it's not really relevant. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to optimize him for all game modes, I would agree. I think protection is the way to go. Makes sense. Okay. We got a couple characters to, you know what? Let's go to offense and set up a couple of our teams here. So the Imperial Troopers is going to be Veers, Piet, Dark, Stormtrooper, and Death Trooper? Ooh, this is pretty awful. Magma? Magma Trooper? Confirmed squad? Oh my god, this is awful. Eep. Yeah. But that Dark Trooper is going to be relic, so we can knock holes in something with it. Wow. We can't even get him gear 8. It'll probably be an underman squad. When we play this, it's probably just going to be Veer's Piet Dark Trooper, and we'll try to take out a weak squad using Dark Trooper. We'll only put these in if we need the turn meter train and we don't think we can get a kill. Okay. Alright, Galactic Republic. Padme. Now, what we need in here has to be healers and support. Healers. This guy. Support. What do we got in support? We could do Bad Batch. There's a couple supports in Bad Batch that go in here, right? Tech and Echo? Echo Tech. Okay. Alright. And Gideon. And then we need to put the Zeta on Gideon. Let's do this. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Uh-oh, my computer locked up. I hope it doesn't lock up the stream. I love Gidmate teams. All right. We came back online. Did it come back online for you guys too? Think so. All right, let's control the situation here. Okay. All right. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Viewers are getting reduced quality. Sorry, viewers. Let's put these guys up like, oh my goodness. Look how much money we've spent. We have spent way too much money. Time to go sell some mods, boys and girls. All right, we'll get tech here somewhere. This doesn't even matter too much. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know what I'm doing here, I'll explain it. Padme has the ability to prevent her entire team from losing turn meter. She also gives stacks of protection up to people. And then when it's their turn to go, they convert stacks of protection into stacks of courage. For every 5 stacks of courage, they get an instance of 40% damage based on the opposing character's health. What just happened here? Why did we lose Echo? let's lock this team in. Let's. I don't. If we lose the squad somehow. Okay. So they convert stacks. They get 40% of the opposing character's health as damage. Gideon control the situation, removes all turn meter from the opponents, and gives healers and support 100% protection up, which for Padme then is going to give 4 instances of 40% damage. 5 instances. I'm sorry. Every 20% is going to be enough for 1 trigger of courage. So 5 instances of 40% damage based on health. If a character has the same protection as they have health, a lot of characters like Padme, she's going to have more health than protection, right? Oh no, she's low enough level, she has more protection. But once Padme gets to Relic, I mean, it's very common for Galactic Republic characters to have more health than protection. So as long as it's the case that these two things are at least equal, 5 times 40% is 200%. That's all of their protection and all of their health, and they're just dead. In one hit. Bam, dead, done. Meanwhile, the Padme team doesn't lose any of their turn meter because Padme says, you can't touch this. Can't mess with our turn meter. So she preserves the turn meter. Gideon drains it from everybody else, including himself. Then he gives everybody protection up, and then they just go crazy and kill people. And they get to go first because they didn't lose turn meter. So let's see if we can get enough money to put together this team. Sell off all these gray mods. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. That's going to be some decent money. 380k. Not a lot, though. All right. So let's hit Echo. We got to get him at least high enough level to get mods, right? What level do we need to be to actually get mods? Okay, we've got mods. Mods are opened up. Gear 6. It's pretty awful. Okay, and then mods here, we're just going to throw horrible mods, like just leftover garbage that we don't even want to keep. They just haven't like sold off yet. Stuff like this that missed its speed hit. Just trash. We need to look for trash that's already 15 though. Ooh, this didn't work out. Why is that mod locked? That mod's awful. Okay. I don't know, some of this. Some, what do we even need here? Something that's 15 and is awful. There we go. That's not too awful though, it has crit damage on it. Ooh, are we sorted by... Oh my goodness. Doesn't even have speed on it. Yeah, that's an wow. Wow. There's like one speed mod with speed in the whole account right now. How does this even happen? 209. Pretty awful. Don't care. Same thing here. Sort by speed. Go with absolute garbage. And then we're going to go test it out. That's 8 speed. This is 5 speed. Let's see if it hits. Nope. Gotta quit wasting money. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'm throwing away money. We need to do level 15 mods that are already garbage. Level 15. I didn't sell, like the last time I worked on mods, I didn't sell off the ones that didn't work out. So we've got some of these green mods with 5 speed that didn't hit their upgrade. Four speed. There's got to be a speed mod in here that yeah. We've got some of them. They just I'm so out of credits. I'm so broke. Extremely broke. What's this? Trash. Protection. I don't know. We just got to put on stuff that's already done. Let's look for speed over here. Alright. We'll put some better mods on here just to get them a speed set. Alright, fine. Confirm that. 206. Now, let's go try this out. See if it works. We should be able to do this against the weak Hux team. Can't really see their health and protection, unfortunately. But let's try it out. Okay. Can't remember the last time I had less than 1 million credits. I'm sitting on 300 million for a long time. To anybody with 300 million credits, I would say buy more mods out of the mod shop. There's plenty of mods that show up with 5 speed you can take a chance on. They're not worth buying when you have 5 million credits and can't afford them. When you have 300 million credits, the fact that you're not buying them, you're just holding yourself back. Take some shots on that. Spend your money on mods. Anything decent with 5 speed, grab it, try it. It's more high potential mods for you to try to work with. All right, so if this all works according to plan, we come in here, we drain their turn meter. Here we go. Let's get rid of their turn meter, but not ours. 20 stacks of courage on Padme. We're just going to go ahead and buff up here to give ourselves even more. This is going to give us another 10% protection up. It should be more than that, right? I think it says when Padme's in the lead, it's actually 40%. Anyway, let's see. Let's do that. Okay, so 28 stacks. That will be 5 instances of percent health damage. So we should be able to trigger that off of just about anything. We'll do that. Oh, we're not high enough level to get any of the debuffs. Okay. We gotta work on that. All right, so we killed him. Only 8 stacks. Only 8 stacks. Why do we only have 8 stacks? Why did we only get 8 stacks? Okay. But she triggered all of her stacks and we got a kill. So we should be able to do the same here. They've got a lot of protection. They've got a lot of protection in here. Okay, let's just work our way back around to it again. I don't understand why he didn't get all of his stacks. We can't do the gimmick against Kylo Ren unmasked, of course, because he doesn't care about effects that do % health. Alright, let's do the stacks again. He didn't even get protection up from Gideon. Why not? Why not? What am I missing? Maybe it's only healers. Maybe he's a healer and it's only supports. Okay. Maybe I made a mistake here. Maybe I have made a mistake. I thought it was healers and supports. Maybe it's only supports. Alright, let's get out of here. See you later. Read kits better, Loquitur. Jedi Consular is a healer. It's got to be that this only works on supports. Support allies gain protection up. Blah! Get out of here, Jedi Consular. You gotta go. Alright. Get him out of here. Looking for support. And it needs to be Galactic Republic support more specifically. Got R2. I don't think I need him in another team right now. Although... yeah, if we play him in the CLS team, then we can play the Chupio. And yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Let's just put R2 in here. Okay, he's support for Galactic Republic. He's got mods. Good enough. All right. How do we get... Oh, no. So we just got to get more money, and we got to get Echo and Tech to the point where they can pull off their combo. So if we can get this up high enough level... Inflict daze and healing immunity. Alright, so we can get it to high enough level already. We just hadn't leveled his skills. Okay. Let's do that. We need to get it to the point where it can't be resisted, though. So we got to max out his skill. And then, the whole gimmick all put together with this team, he drains it, he applies dazes, he'll throw out the bomb and stun everybody. And even if we don't kill them, they're stunned on their first turn, and we should be able to work through it. Gimmick team. Super gimmick. Quick, drop 3K crystals on credits. How about new? Alright, let's create a new squad. Jedi. Do this, Yoda, Mando, Bastila, confirm squad. Yeah, give it a boring name. I don't have something clever at the top of my thoughts right now. Revan is pretty fast, right? He's not bad for a low 257. Take that back. He's not in very good shape. What have we got? So already got 14 speed there. We've got a 10. 8 versus 14. He's about as good as we can do right now. with the resources we have. We can't work on mods, guys. 136,000 credits. We're literally out of juice. So we're not going to be able to slow Yoda down enough. Wait. We didn't actually use that mod, huh? Okay. Just leave it alone. Okay, let's go with a CLS team. We got CLS, Han, Chewie, Chupio. We can get C-3PO. Right? We can get C-3PO. Let's see, old Ben, throw him in for now. And this team is only going to kill something that's relatively low galactic power. But if we've got like somebody who's building the First Order and they put in, you know, a couple relics with a couple other bad characters, you know, this can do some work already. And let's do Mon Mothma. I like with Jyn Erso, and let's see, we can just throw in K2. We'll work on her for Profundity. He'll get worked on for Profundity. I like K2. Maybe we just do this for now. Biston? No, Kyle. We got to put Kyle in there. Kyle. That's what it is. That's what's what. All right. I buy crosses and triangles with good primaries, speed arrows, and mostly ignore everything else. Well, let's say you saw a circle in there, and the circle had 5 speed and nothing else. Garbage stats, but 5 speed. And you have 300 million credits. Man, if I had 300 million credits and I saw that mod, I'd buy it. Hit it with 3 slices, take it up to level 9. If it hits the slices, it's a speed mod. If it doesn't hit the speed, you just sell it. And you're out 4 million credits, but who cares? You can take that shot, I don't know, 50 times. It'd cost you 200 million to take that chance 50 times. If you did, you'd hit the first speed roll 25% of the time. So 50, 13 mods get the first hit. 3 mods get the second hit. So if you took a shot on 50 mods like that, 3 of them would get 3 speed hits statistically. So you'd have another 3 mods that are 15 speed. And there's a chance, of course, that they hit the... So if we take it all the way to the end, we got to do a statistical regression here. So out of the mods that don't hit, they still have a chance to hit the second time, which puts you back to 5 mods on 2 hits to get the first hit for the second hit. Then the third hit, 5, and then all the ones that didn't hit could go to second. So you have 7 here and 3 here. And then in the fourth, you'd have 2, 5, and 2. 2, 5, and 2. So you could potentially get all 4 hits, but after you do, so statistically you're likely to have, out of 50 mods, 2 that get all 4 hits, 5 that get 3 hits, and at least 2 more that get 2 hits. 2 and 7, no, so 9 that get 2 hits. So if you took 50 mods and you put them all to level 12, statistically, you get a handful of 2, 5, and 7. 2 with 4 hits, 5 with 3 hits, 7 with 2 hits. So 12, 13, 14. 14 out of 50. A third of them turn out good. 14 out of 50. A third of the mods that you buy would be 2 hits or better. I think I did the 2-hit thing wrong. I think there's even more of them that get 2 hits. So, yeah. But yeah, so you just take the chance. You take the chance. Why not? I don't really farm mods anymore. I'm at the point where I need to stabilize rather than leveling new characters to have the surplus cash. Are you going for C-3PO on this account anytime soon? I could probably unlock C-3PO right now. So if you all want to mess around with that. I mean, I have Ewoks. The Ewoks are not good enough to get a 7-star C-3PO. So it's like, because I know I can't get 7 stars, I'm not even trying. But I could get him to 5 stars, I think, with the trash that I've got. I don't even have the Zeta on the leadership ability for Chirpa yet. Just another consumer says, no point in having spare cash lying around. I'm sitting on 7 million so that SLKR hits 85 as soon as he unlocks. The rest of it gets spent on mods. Ryrock says it's the wrong way of thinking of it for new characters. So on my main account I tried to ride around, because it was a developed account, right? So I tried to ride around, let's say, 20 to 25 million. So it meant that, where's my elder? Elder's over here, okay. So it meant that when I wanted to get things, I had money in the bank. I didn't have to wait. But I also didn't have a whole lot that was just sitting around doing nothing. For a long time, I kept my main account like 110, 120 million. Way back in the day. But that's when I still had like low GP and I still had a lot of stuff that I needed to do. So I don't know. I felt like keeping a lot of money in the bank in case I needed a project someday. But by the end, I really kept it down to about 25 million. That meant I could grab mods when I needed to, work on characters if I had an emergency, build up the account. I mean, if I knew that I wanted to do something later, I could just save money. So, a lot of options. C-3PO is so good at 5 stars. Well, I've just been working on Chirpa. So my Chirpa's just recently gotten to any stars. Oops. I need to get this Chewbacca out of here. Hey. Don't put me on fire. You know what? Let's get rid of R2-D2. Just take a hit over here. Gotta get back to Chewbacca somehow. Alright, we're back to Chewbacca. Get him, boys! And I'll work on Han Solo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock C-3PO. And I'm going to have so little money that once I unlock him, I won't be able to do anything with him. Lol. I like how R2 just falls over. I would say for the money thing, just to put a cap on this, if you've got over 100 million, you need to spend some credits. Put the money to work. I could justify anywhere between 20 and 100 million credits just saying, well, I want to make sure that I have money for something for someday. Like a little bit of hoard mentality, I get it. I don't mind it. But if you've got over 100 million, nope. Put that money to work. I don't even think these guys have mods on them. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think my Ewoks are unmodded. Yeah. Probably would have to go mod these guys if I wanted to finish this event. I think maybe even my Elder doesn't have mods on. Zoiks. Alright. Get some Ewoks back here. Yeah, it's over. So maybe we can't unlock 3PO after all. I'm trapped. I'm trapped, guys. I don't have any money to put mods on Ewoks to get C-3PO to get money. We've got to have the Ewoks somewhere. Yeah, the Unhuggables. Show mods. Not a single mod on a single Ewok. 0 mods. 0 mods on 5 Ewoks. Alrighty, well, let's just go back to the collection then and just make sure that I didn't steal a mod from somebody that I'm not paying attention to. So let's check mods here. Mother Talzin has no mods. Oh, God, I need so many mods. Okay, Wat Tambor needs to be fixed. We need a speed triangle. Or we need some other kind of triangle. We can put a speed mod here. Oh, 20 speed. Man, I got him juiced up. Look at this. I got some decent mods in this guy. You just put a little more garbage mods on him. Trash man mods. 9 speed with health. I don't know why I would need potency though. Alright, we're going to give him back a couple good mods because I don't know. I feel guilty about taking all of his good mods. Give him back 1 good mod, 1 bad mod. Take that potency one in case, or tenacity one in case we want to speed somebody up. Confirm those changes. Okay, who else? Veers. We took an offense mod from Veers. Let's put this one back on. I don't want potency though. Protection. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. 230 speed. We can swap these 2 mods out and just get him 9 more speed for free. 13 speed. Let's creep this one up a little bit. Not on speed. Oh, come on already. Confirm that. Okay. Who else? I expanded this account, guys. When I was doing the, let's say managing the galactic power like normal, like we used to in the old days, way back when it used to matter, I would have mods for characters. As I built them up, I had the mods, put the mods on, no big a deal. But man, when I did that roster expansion for Erodium, built a bunch of teams, put on a bunch of mods, ever since then, I mean, I just can't farm mods fast enough to keep up with the amount of characters that I'm trying to build. Don't know if you guys see the same thing. But it's not even about having good mods. It's about having any mods at all. I suppose it's about having good mods because I could just throw garbage on these characters. But I'm not willing to put complete garbage just for the sake of having a mod. Fine. Sure. I mean, we've got him in with the Grievous team right now, right? Man, the Night Sisters don't have mods. The Ewoks don't have mods. Pretty bad. BB-8 doesn't even have any mods yet. So much stuff. If you like to keep your credits under 1 million, it takes you more than 5 months to bring Bad Batch. You have to hyper-focus your project when you're ready. Mid-game, you can't work on every faction. Man, I tell you guys, working on stuff once a week has helped me so much. I can't even explain. When I first started doing it, I absolutely hated it. I couldn't wait to click those buttons. But now that I've gotten used to it, it's like I work on mods during the week. I spend whatever credits I need over there. I don't even think about it. If I spend 10 million working mods, it just means that I'll have, 11 million to work with at the end of the week. If I don't spend much on mods at all, maybe I've got 20 million to work with. And then at the end of the week, I'll spend that money. When I have money left over, I'll put stars on characters to free up shards for the shard shop. I'll, put some initial levels on some other characters just to get them going. Spend all the money down to almost zero almost every week on the Loquitur account. But I don't worry about it. So like right now, I'm out of credits. It ain't even a thing. I just don't even care. Because I'll come back again when I'm working on the final setup for the GAC. We'll spend some more credits. We'll spend it down to zero again. And then just each week we get what we get. It helps me a lot because then I'm not going crazy looking for credits and I'm not thinking about where to spend them next. Like let's say we don't get enough credits between now and Monday, and we pop this Dark Trooper up to relic level. I think we'll get him by Monday. Pretty close. Yeah, we'll get him by Monday. Let's say we can only get him to relic 3. All right. We'll get him to relic 7 next week. It's whatever. We will have 1 week of a Dark Trooper at relic 3. Can't be bothered by it all. I got my crystals, though, guys. Check it out. We got to 15,000 crystals. After this last round of GAC closed out, we cashed in a whole bunch of crystals, or cashed in for a whole bunch of crystals. So we need 13,750, I think, to buy myself up to 5 stars. So I should be able to farm the first 40 shards and then buy 110 shards. And then by the next time the event rolls around, hopefully we'll have that the ship's all to 7 stars, and we'll be able to finish out the event for another 40 shards, and then do some 999 refreshes on the event itself, and get it to 6 stars. And then I think from 6 to 7 stars, I just may let it coast. I may just... I don't know if I'll do the refreshes or do the event. It depends on whether or not a 6-star executor can get the job done in Fleet Arena, I suppose. If I can get what I need done in Fleet Arena, get back into top 5, then I'm not going to be that anxious. If I can't get top 5, then I really need to push to 7 stars. If I don't need to push the 7 stars, then I can save and do the same thing for Profundity. And I can start racking up, 5, 6 stars on Profundity. With a lot of these capital ships, the difference between 5 stars and 6 stars is a pretty big jump. It gets your big boost in speed. It gets like the next reinforcements come at 5 and 7. It gets you the next, skill tier, all that stuff. So I feel like 6 stars at least on these ships. Michael Burns says I'm always low on credits. I think it's good to be low on credits. Like I said, I used to I used to hoard. Now I'm just like, put those credits to work. Put them to work. Let's take a look at the get this energy run down. 112 energy. Don't want that energy building up. Get it out of here. See you later. Okay. So, similar stuff to do on the Optio account. Not as much. The Optio account is struggling a little bit with the farms for the Profundity. We need the Hound's Tooth still. We got to work on that. We need the BTLB Y-Wing. We got to work on that because we're working on Negotiator. We need Radis twice a day. So that's a lot of farms already. If we want these other 2 bounty hunter ships, it's a lot, and we still haven't finished with Hyena Bomber. So I'm using up almost all of my regular energy every day, doing like 9 hard farms right now. It's crazy. But I think we'll be able to get everything we need. Just got to organize it. What is it? You're lurking. Why are you lurking? It's over on this screen. You got to watch it on this screen. Evil Boba Fett. She thinks it's funny because Boba Fett's green, and the green screen mechanics knock out Boba Fett. So he turns into evil Boba Fett when you put him on the screen.
Cause he's green.
All right, we got to farm this ship. Oh, we already farmed it. Yay! All right, we're in better shape than I thought for today. All right, so we got our farms done. We still need Quill, but we can pass on him for today. We've got Dash Rendar ready to go. We need to get Hera farmed out. We're going to be farming Cantina forever over here. Alright. Some of these Kairos. Knock down the energy. Go over here to characters. We got Moff Gideon ready to go, boys and girls. So Monday we'll hit Relic on Moff Gideon. Get rid of this energy. Alright, now we can go in and take a look at this Grand Arena. I think this is going to come down to the same thing. I think we're going to use the exact same strategy, more or less, that we used on the main account. We will put the clones and the geos down bottom. Let's clear this squad out of here. We'll give them... You know what? We are not going to do that. We're going to put the clones here. We're going to put the clones here, but then... we're actually going to play it more like a permission type strategy. We're going to put Mon Mothma here. That started out being a good team for us. And over time, we just really didn't have the resources to keep pushing it. it's a team that we're going to be building on the Profundity journey, right? Because Mon Mothma is a character that we got a relic. So we're going to put Mon Mothma up front here. And the reason we're going to put it up front, we're going to try to draw out something that's good against Geos. So if we put this team up front, maybe the opponent will use Vader on it or something like that. Then we'll tuck in these Geos on the back wall. So against easy opponents, maybe they don't even get through the clones. Against hard opponents, maybe they mess up and use two good teams against clones and Mon Mothma. Because a lot of the stuff that beats clones, that beats Mon Mothma, also beats Geos. So if we weed out their Vader team and maybe another good team, leaves them weak on the back wall. That's a hope. All right, and then I think we just do two complete garbage teams here. Fin Poe. And what else do we have that's Phoenix? We're going to relic the Harrison Dula, right? So that team will be getting better. And then on defense, we're going to put the best stuff we've got. Gear 12 Grievous. Such a big deal. Not. But for weak opponents, virtually unbeatable. I can't believe how close we are already to needing 4 fleets. We're inches away from needing 4 fleets. If we do well in this round of Grand Arena, we're going to be in Chromium with Obtisio already. It's crazy. Oh, we got a spammer bot. Alright, let's put them in timeout and kill them. I'm at 3 million GP and I have 12-ish GAC teams of varying quality. Hey Dale, I'm about week 8 of following the Obtisio and about to finish up Geos. My next team, do you think I should focus on Troopers, Padme, or Shaak Ti clones? Imperial Troopers first. I waited too long for the Imperial Troopers. I could have finished them probably a good 8 weeks earlier or so. I did the clones immediately. I think you should put a relic trooper ahead of that. If you can get Dark Trooper, that's fantastic. If you can't, Snow Trooper, Range Trooper, Gideon. You know, relicking one of your troopers, I think, is really good right away. Get those assault tier 1 battles locked down. Then I would say the difference between Padme and Shaak Ti clones, if you're looking to improve your guild and get the best guild possible, start working on the Shaak Ti clones right away. If you want to just build your account to be better, work on Padme for better performance in Conquest. Padme gets pilots, right? Mace Windu, pilot. Jedi Knight Anakin, pilot. Ahsoka, pilot. General Kenobi, pilot. Just about anybody else that you want to put in the Padme team, pilot. The clones get you 5s and Rex as pilots, but they're okay. 5s is pretty good. His ship is pretty good. Rex's ship is good, but it takes a while to build even out of the fleet store. And there's other things that you want to buy out of the fleet store. Okay, so we've got clones, Mon Mothma, Geos on defense. Let's see what that leaves us with on offense. Let's see if we need to change some of those teams just because we don't have enough offense. So, ooh, Kylo Ren unmasked. Yeah, he's pretty much garbage, right? He's hot trash. Let's put him in as a speed bump up top. Let's get rid of the Padme team. Or the Phoenix team, I mean. And we'll go with this First Order. Just a speed bump. Okay. If I had the Zeta on him, he'd be decent for offense, but I don't even have the pre-taunt Zeta on him. Night Sisters, I don't know if they're good enough for offense yet. I think we did work just a little bit on the zombie, though, didn't we? Do we have a zombie now? Activate. We can activate the zombie. We won't gear the zombie up very high or anything. We'll just have a zombie for the team instead of garbage. Talia fits the description for garbage in my opinion. It's a pretty bad character. I don't know what gear 6, 7. 7's not taking anything good, is it? We're looking for projectors. We don't want to use up projectors frivolously. Okay. I'll put some skills. We got back up almost 300 purples again, so I'm not quite as afraid to make a character now as I was a few weeks back. Sort by speed. We'll put absolutely trash mods on this character. We've got some of that stuff somewhere. Here's a speed mod with no speed at all. One of the early game mods that I kind of had to do just to have something. Here's a purple mod with 3 speed. That's pretty awful. Why do we even still have that? I get that. I'm not even willing to put that on a character that needs trash mods. Wow, check this out. We don't actually have a circle with any speed. Again, a 12 with no speed. Get that out of here. Why do we even have it? Wow, guys, wow. The mods in this account. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can hit speed on this. Nope. Man, I normally wouldn't take this to 15, but we got nothing else to use. Oof. 10 speed. I don't know, why am I even putting a mod of any decency at all on this character? 10 speed has some level of decency. Get it out of here. What's this got? Tenacity with tenacity, that's good. Be good for something. Speed. That didn't work out. Speed, garbage. We're not even going to level it up. We'll just put mods. Okay. Alright, so now we have a Night Sister team. It's going to be on offense, guys, because we didn't set it on defense. So we have to figure out a way to use this team on offense somewhere. So it's going to be one of those things where, like, If there's a weak team, we'll have some garbage Night Sisters to throw at it. Ugly. Okay. That leaves Qui-Gon for offense, Troopers for offense, Vader for offense, Iden's on defense. No. Got Iden on offense. Where did we get so many teams? Holy cow. Holy cow. Right? Because we've got 2 different troopers. We've got Vader. We've got Qui-Gon. And that still leaves us with like a Phoenix team or some kind of let's get rid of this Phoenix team. And let's look at Rebels. So we can do this. Leia. Who else can go in this team? We need characters that are a little bit better. I don't know. We can just do Baze and Chirrut, right? Something crazy like that. Rolo? Baze and Chirrut would be fun. I mean, just a little bit of effort there, a little bit of mods, and we'll have another team for offense. Not a good one, but... Wow! How did this little account get so strong all of a sudden? Like I feel like this is a huge leap in power compared to the last time we played in 5s. 2 trooper teams. Padme, Vader, Qui-Gon, all on offense. And then a bunch of little teams to back it up. And I didn't throw off on defense. We've got 4 out of 5 reasonable defenses. Mon Mothma, clones, Geo's on the back wall, and, Relic 5 crew hanging out. This is good. I feel like this is going to be bad for a lot of opponents. Guys, we're going to Chromium, right? We're going to Chromium. Let's go work on Datacrons. Oh, I didn't lock that in, did I? I didn't lock it in. Okay, well, let's go to Datacrons. Let's see what we can get from this week. And dismantle a bunch of stuff. Let's go in here. Unlock some Datacrons. Okay. What do we get? Dark side. Allies. Okay. Let's start with this one. Can't even get that to level 3. We could spend some shard shop currency on these, maybe. No. No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. What's all the stuff we could have? Buff to another ally, recover 3% health and protection. Dark side allies gain tenacity up. Do we have any dark side character that we can solo? Yes. Yes. We have Vader. So basically, if we were to solo, just pure solo with Vader, what is the best thing that he could have? Inflict a debuff, they deal damage equal to 2% of that enemy's max health. That's okay. Tenacity up for 2 turns is bad. Dark side allies start with fewer than 3 buffs, they recover. When they grant a buff to another ally. So if we Vader solo, he won't have 3 buffs like ever, right? And if he did Merciless Massacre against, let's say, 6 actions, 30% health and protection. Okay. Why not? Why not just leave that alone? That can be my Vader Datacron. Okay. Let's go back and fix that trooper team. This is what I'm saying, guys. When I clicked on the wrong thing again. When Datacrons are out, you know, get what you can. Why not? You know, we're going to be able to put a Datacron onto this team. And giving it an extra 25% speed is pretty ridiculous. Get some resistance penetration. It's not that big of a deal. 100% health steal is a pretty big deal. Let's equip it. Maybe we can even improve on that, right? Let's go back to Datacrons again. And see if maybe we've got a level up that we somehow stored up. Yeah, look at this. We can hit it with another stat bonus. Why not? We got the credits for it. The faction bonus for this one is only Rebels and Jedi, right? Faction stuff, Jedis and Rebels, which that's neither Jedi nor Rebels. But we just gave our clone team another 12% physical damage. That's good. Alright, let's go back to the first set. Four debuffs in a turn. This has both light and dark side mechanics, right? Faction stuff. Galactic Republic or Resistance. I don't have any of that at Relics. So there's nothing relevant here, even if I could unlock it. Alright, fine. Fine. Shakti is a Jedi. Yeah, she's on the clone team, though. I wouldn't be soloing with her or doing anything like that. Alright, Loquitur. Datacrons. Let's dismantle some of this garbage. Get it out of here. Take a look at the new set. Let's get it going. Let's get it started. Yeah. Resistance. Resistance is against special abilities, right? So this is like horrible already. Wow. 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 Resistance is all I'm getting. Armor. I like armor. I'll take armor. Okay. Whenever dark side ally grants a buff, they recover health and protection. You could probably make use of that with who? Vader won't have another ally. Dooku. If we do Dooku Watt, this could be interesting for a Dooku Watt combo. Resistance isn't so bad. Where would we end up on the faction mechanics, right? We got Mandos, Night Sisters, and Sith. We've got Night Sisters and we've got Sith. Alright, let's keep rolling. Same Datacron. Physical damage, we like that. More armor. Armorcron. Alright, let's see what faction mechanic we can get unlocked here. Whenever Sith allies damage all enemies, they gain tenacity up. That's horrible, right? Why would we even want that? Ugh. Yeah. It'd be good on defense. If we had a Sith team that was all relics on defense, you know, have Darth Sidious go fast and go first and hit everybody and get tenacity up, and that could be annoying. Not very annoying. I don't know. It seems to me like this is maybe for a Dooku Watt duo on offense. Yeah, Cody Laces. Yeah, it's the worst one. Yeah, we get pretty rotten rolls on this. This is the one we're using for Kenobi. Let's unlock another level here. 75% armor penetration. On top of all the extra physical damage that we've got. It's a bad roll, though. This is like 75 to 100%. 70 to 100%, so we're really on the low end of this roll. But still, it's quite a bit of armor pen. That Datacron got a lot better. Right there. It's a pretty scary Datacron. This one we're using with Vader sometimes, things like that. Can we change this? We can re-roll Inquisitorious. Re-rolling doesn't help us with this. Don't know if we really want more stats. Can't unlock them anyway. Alright, we're done with this Datacron. All we could do here is take the light side Datacron that we've got. We're not really finding use for this. What other bonuses do we have here? Two buffs, 2% health and protection. When they daze or stun an enemy, they recover. Inflict at least 4 debuffs in a turn. Reduce their cooldowns by 1. If we could hit that one, this would be a cool thing for Enfys Nest. So We'll use the Dazer Stun one for now, and then we'll re-roll it again. Alright. And that's just, I mean, Enfys Nest can use her big skill. And if she hits the 10% chance to reduce the cooldowns, then she gets her big skill again sometime sooner. It's not great. Not horrible. Extra crit damage. Alright, so that's a Nest. That's a Nest solo Datacron now. Good enough. Alright. Back in here for a second. I got a lot of these mods to work on. 99,000, and we need to sell a lot of mods. We've sold pretty much everything we can sell, though. Yeah. Alright, that puts us done. No more mod work to be done over there because we're out of money. And can't unlock C-3PO till we get more mods. So we'll just keep working on mods, and over the next few weeks, if we can get enough stuff to do that, then we'll be able to maybe mod the Night Sisters, mod the Ewoks, get C-3PO going. Got the Akbar or the Profundity journey we're going to be doing. Tons more characters over there to mod. Go as fast as we can. Lava Crawler says won't work for Nest. Why will it not work for Nest? If you just put Nest in alone with a Datacron, it'll work with Nest, right? Yeah, Michael Byrne has the same question. Why won't that part work for Nest? Nest is light side. Yeah, Nest is light side. Alright guys, well it looks like that's going to finish up the stream for me for today. Chilling out, setting up my defenses for Grand Arena. Got them set up for both accounts. Did a little remodding. Answered some questions. Chilled out. We're going to call it there. Hang it up. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this in the future. And don't forget, we're going to be doing a contest. If we get to 5,000 subs by the end of the month, I'll be doing 3 giveaways, $25 each. If you win the giveaway and your in-game name includes the Inquisitor tag, you double it. So if you win and you're an Inquisitor, like Abticio here has Inquisitor in his name, you'll get a $50 gift card. Amazon, Google Play, or iTunes, Apple, whatever. Pretty much whatever you want. Whatever I can buy on Amazon, whatever kind of gift card you want, we'll hook you up with. Doubled if you're an Inquisitor. Help me get to 5,000 subs, guys, and we'll give away free stuff. I'll probably do the giveaway whenever we get to 5K anyway. Hoping to get it by the end of the month, but if I don't, we'll still do the giveaways. So I'll get that set up later. We'll get the channel back. There's going to be something called Rites of Passage. That's where you take a picture of your account name, post it in the Rites of Passage, and that way I'll know that you had the Inquisitor tag before you won. If you win and you didn't have it posted in the right section there, then I'm not going to believe you. I've had people do that at least once before, change their name at the time of winning. That doesn't get you the extra. Do we have to repost in the Rites of Passage? No, the Rites of Passage has been maintained. It's currently offline. So if you look in Discord, you won't find it right now. So we put the put that channel on layaway. But when we pull it out, it still has all the old posts, I believe. I believe they're all still in there. If they're gone, if I find out they're gone, you will have to repost. But I think they're all in there. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you all in the next holocron.